What's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing? Back at it with another vid. Pretty much this one is for all my Apple devices. Pretty much iPhone, iPads, Apple TV. Okay? This is a service, a signing service. You pretty much pay tw- $25 a year for them to keep your Kodi sign to your Apple device that is not jailbroken. This doesn't need you don't need a computer to do this. All you need is your regular device, and you need to just pay for the system. Okay, so let me just break it down quick. It's $25 a year. Okay, that's paying annually. You can pay bi-monthly, which will cost you $5 every 2 months. Okay, and it's very simple to install. As I said, you don't need a computer to install this. Everything is on the fly on the internet. All you need is pretty much to pay for the service, and then they'll give you a breakdown on how to install it, which is the simplest. Like it was more difficult before, I would say, last year that I was using this service, because you literally had to unplug your device and sign and connect it and sign it to your computer. Now they have it where they have a profile that you install online straight on your Apple TV. And I'm guessing it's probably the same way with the other devices. And once you install that profile, it pretty much puts an app on your home screen of your Apple TV, which allows you to install Kodi. And it also, as a bonus, it also allows you to install Providence, which is a game emulator, Safari, which we know if you have Apple TV, you can't scroll the web on it, so that's a good bonus right there. Another emulator, and my secondary bonus. The reason I really paid the $25 for this is for simple popcorn. To be able to have popcorn literally on my Apple TV, and I have to worry about signing it every 7 days and such like that and go through the hassles. I don't have a problem paying $25 for per year. It's it's 25 per each device. If you want to have all your devices, me, I have my iPad, my iPhone, all of those devices are jailbroken, right? I have the 4K Apple TV, which can be jailbroken, but you need to purchase uh how I forgot what was it called exactly. Pretty much you need to purchase a little attachment board that goes to the back of your 4K Apple TV that gives you a US should I say USB-C connection, so you can connect it to your computer and stuff like that. That will be the other way, and then you can jailbreak it, and then so in reality you're still paying for that little USB-C board that has to go connected to your Apple TV. So in my opinion, this is the easier way, the smarter way, and it's the simplest. Anybody can install it. They shouldn't have no issues installing this. Even my wife installed this on hers with no issues whatsoever. It flowed properly. Okay, so so of course you're gonna need a build afterwards. So, because this just installs Kodi. So make sure you watch my whole video so that way once I'm done with this part, I'm gonna go straight to my Apple TV. And I have installed this about 3 days ago, and I haven't gotten around to even installing a build. So we're gonna do that in one shot too. So that way everybody knows exactly how to install the build on the Apple TV. Which is pretty much the same process as I've told y'all before. In general, Cody's Cody. So installing a build is the same process in any device you're using. Cody, same thing. Doesn't make a difference. Okay. And if you want to read the breakdown, how does it work and everything like that, You got it right there, so you can read it. What am I paying for? Which which is technically what I broke down to you in layman's terms. This gives you the main breakdown of what are you paying for. You're not paying for Kodi, as you see right here. You it says right there, you're not paying for Kodi. You're just paying for their signing service, pretty much you could say. Which, like you see, as you can see right here, Apple developer software and pay for annual memberships. That's what Apple. If you want to be, if you want to get be able to sign your apps and stuff like that, you can sign up to Apple for free, but they give you only 7 days for every time you sign the app, you only get 7 days. Now, if you become a paid Apple developer software, you pay $100 a year, so they give you a year on any app you choose to sign. So in ways, this is actually, it can save you money if you're not really into doing apps or anything like that. Some people just pay that 99. I know a couple of people that pay $99 just so they can have their whole, their Kodi and their popcorn working perfectly for a whole year on the Apple TVs, which makes no sense when you can just order this service right here for $25 for the year. You know? Okay. So there goes the breakdown, as I said. And from here, as I said, just pay for the service. They'll tell you what to do perfectly once you paid for the service. I can't really show you that part because it's a number they give you that's actually for your just for you. And if you give that number out to anyone else to see the number, it can like you're gonna go through a whole process to get a new number. Let's put it that way. So I didn't want to put all that out. That's why you're not seeing me do the installation part or show you the breakdown of the installation. Because once you pay for it, they give you all that. Okay. So now we can go pretty much to my Apple TV, and I can show you how to put the build and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Here we back at my Apple TV. As you can see, I have Kodi installed there. So this popcorn. Okay. So the first thing they're gonna ask you to do actually is they're gonna tell you to go into settings. And what was it? Was it this? My fault. General. Come on. Go in general. There we go. Device management. As you can see, the subscription. As I said, you're gonna get a profile. They're gonna show you how to download the profile. You have to add the profile, and right there, once you got that in, you go back to your home screen, and you're gonna see this app right here. Okay, press on that app. There you go. Shows you the breakdown, the Kodi, everything right there. Slide to the side. All of this can be installed. There goes popcorn, RetroArch. Oh, I used to use RetroArch. I gotta try and see how that works. Okay. Let's not forget too, with the iOS 13 update, you can put your Xbox controllers connected to your Apple devices. So these emulators right here, they will be fun to play on your Apple TV. Anyway, let's get back to it. Get back. Okay, get back up. Let's start off with getting a build. All right, first thing, as always, you should already know you have to go into settings. This part I think I did, but let's make sure. Settings, go to add-ons. Add-ons right there. And unknown sources, I already did that. Go to unknown sources. And right there, you want to highlight that, turn it on. You're going to get a pop-up. Matter of fact, I'll just do it for you again so you can see. And once you turn it on, you'll get this pop-up. Just hit yes. And now you're ready to install a build. Now we go to File Manager. Right there. Go to Add Sources. Right there. Tap on that. Now let's put in the source, of course, as usual, HTTP. Then you need the two dots. // So let's see, what build should I put in today? I've already gave y'all the Xanax build. I've already gave y'all the No Limits Magic build. And I've given you Titanium too, the Juggernaut build. So let's check out the Misfits build. It's been a while. Let me check this one out. Okay. Misfit mods. Wiz. Wiz / repo. / repo. / done. Go down here. And let's go back. Remember, I always tell you to put the dot over here. Okay, go back. Let's put dot miss. That's short for it. There you go. So that's the repo I'm putting in. And that's what I named it. Dot miss. Okay. Let's go down OK. Here we go. Now we can go back one and go to add-ons, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Install from zip file. Go to Miss and go down. This is the repository. This is the program right here. Go down to this zip. Hit that zip. Wait for it. Sometimes it takes a minute. There we go. There we go. Hit OK. There we go. Dismiss. Remind me later. Dismiss. Hit continue. Okay, let me see something quick. All right, let's go back. I pressed a little too early, so now I have to go manually into add-ons. There we go. Press on the method. Give it a couple of seconds for the builds to start popping up. Oh well, you gotta press on it first. Builds. And there you go, the different builds they have. Now, you wanna install, as for me, you see I'm running Kodi 19, right? So you wanna install at least the 18, the Kodi, the layer 18, because it's more compatible. Don't go down to the 17s because I can't promise the compatibility because those are Krypton builds. It's totally different. Okay, so these are the builds you want to try to use. Any one of these builds right here is fine to use, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go straight down to the first one. We're going to go to Atomic right here. All right, and we go to the side and go to install. Hit yes, install. Let it download. And install, of course. Now you got to force Kodi. Anytime you install a build, it's going to always ask you to force Kodi to close. Now, since this is Apple TV, you might have it in multitasking, as I do. Make sure you close all of this. Anything you have in multitasking. Okay, now let's reopen it. As I always tell you, let it do its thing. Let it install all its updates, everything it wants to install. Make sure you let it install everything. Give it a couple of minutes before you start, doing anything to it. That way it installs the updates and everything it needs to install. As you can see, it's installing add-ons and everything. That's what I say. Try to wait and let it install everything. Yeah, this isn't as, how would you say, it isn't as glamorous as, say, that Xana X build that has so many things you see. But sometimes it isn't all that good to run all that stuff because it'll also slow down your device. The more stuff is running. Sometimes a simpler screen is better than a cluttered. Just my opinion.
Okay, I don't see any more pop-ups. Let's try some scrolling. Add-ons. Okay, scroll. Okay, you got your music right here. Sports. Kid stuff. Right here. And you can scroll, as you can see, the different stuff right here. The kid stuff. Alright. Okay. Scroll. Let's keep scrolling. TV shows. Same thing. Everything will be right here. It's just a cleaner interface. Everything is just right here, pretty much. So if you want to scroll, you gotta swipe. Wait, oh, my fault. Give me 1 second. Figure this out. Okay. Tap. You could just always tap on the TV, you know, instead of just going through all that. You could just tap on it and just look for it through genre. Okay. And movies, the same thing. Just press on it. And the same thing. You go through genre and check it out. Let's go quick. Make sure everything's copacetic. You got Sonic right there. Let's play one quick. Matter of fact, we're not gonna play one because that's when I get violations on YouTube. But as you can see, you got a bunch of stuff. And yes, they do work. Okay. Go back to the home screen. There we go. Hope you liked the video. Try to make it as simple as possible. Enjoy. Later.